Happy Saturday. It's been a while since I've done a video review because I haven't been watching a lot of movies lately. Work has been crazy, and also I went to Arkansas to visit family for a week, so I just haven't had a lot of extra time. But I was browsing through Amazon a couple of days ago and I came across a Pet Sematary documentary, and it's called Unearthed and Untold, The Path to Pet Sematary. And I thought, oh, there's a Pet Sematary documentary that I haven't seen. Because if you've read any of my blog, it's one of my favorites list, you probably know that I love Pet Sematary. It's my favorite book, and I think the movie is great. I know there are a lot of critics of the movie, but I mean, I just think it's fantastic. And that might be partially due to the fact that I saw it when I was a pretty small child. And, you know, you're less critical when you're a kid, and things that scare you continue to have, you know, a creepy place in your heart. So I've always loved Pet Sematary. But the original behind the scenes, if you have the original DVD of Pet Sematary, it came with behind the scenes that were pretty good. I believe Stephen King and the director Mary Lambert were featured, and it was pretty good and pretty comprehensive. So I thought maybe that this documentary was just that they had just shaved that off and put it out on its own, but it's not. It's completely different, and I think it's pretty new. So I was really excited to watch it, and I have to say it was really, really good. If you're a fan of Pet Sematary, the book or the movie, or if you're a Stephen King fan, I say it's definitely worth a watch. There are a lot of people featured that were locals who got hired because the movie was shot in Maine, which was very unorthodox. And so they hired a lot of people from Maine to take on crew positions. And you can tell that they loved working on the movie, that it's very special to them. And I think all of those things come through in the movie. The setting of Pet Sematary is really important, and I think gives the movie a lot of a special quality that it has comes from the location. So hearing a lot of the locals talk about it and how it changed their life and changed their town was really cool. And you get to hear a lot from Mary Lambert. You get to see a lot of behind the scenes shots and pictures. The main cast are all featured. So long story short, it's a really cool documentary. It's about, I think, 2 hours long. I watched it in 2 sittings, but it's really cool. And like I said, if you're a fan of Pet Sematary or horror documentaries or Stephen King, definitely give it a watch. And if you haven't seen Pet Sematary yet, definitely give that a watch. Like I said, it's one of my favorites. And I think there are a lot of good things in there to enjoy. Oh, and one thing I learned that I did not know, obviously it was directed by Mary Lambert, so directed by a woman, and I'm a big fan of women in horror, and I've been really trying to dig out women in horror films I haven't seen before. But one thing I learned when the documentary first starts is that the movie was championed by a woman, and that she worked at a studio, she read the script, she loved it, nobody wanted to make it, and she just continued to put it in front of people and pester people until that somebody finally said, yes, we'll do this. So it's very much female driven, and if it wasn't for some fearsome ladies, this movie would never have existed. So anyway, I hope you'll check out Unearthed and Untold, The Path to Pet Sematary, and let me know what you think about the documentary and about Pet Sematary. Hope you have a happy weekend. See you later.